Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Miller. This video is about your monster essay. So, you might be watching this for the first time because you missed class and we haven't actually gotten into monster, or this may be a few weeks or months from now when we're done with the story. It doesn't really matter. The point is, this explains how the 5-paragraph essay works and how I'm going to be grading you. So, directions are regardless if you agree with the verdict of the novel or not, it is time to prove what you know about the novel. So, this is my test for you. You're going to write a 5-paragraph essay that follows the CER format that answers the following prompt. Be sure to address all parts of the prompt and provide evidence that can be explained. So in nice language, in regular 2021 8th grade English, this means that you are going to write a 5-paragraph essay for me, and it's going to tell me what you know. There's no wrong or right answer as long as you answer the prompt and do what you're asked. Okay, it's nothing different than the horror essay, except the prompt is different. So the prompt is Steve guilty or not guilty of being part of a robbery? So we're going to read through this story, and the ending is going to end, and some people are going to love the ending, and some people are not because of what happens to Steve. And I'm not going to ruin it for you, but it's controversial, which means that the dust has not settled on the argument. So it's your job to prove whether or not the main character, Steve, is guilty or not. So the format is one introduction paragraph ending with a 3-tiered claim that answers the prompt. You're going to have 3 body paragraphs that explain and present evidence to support your claim, as well as reasoning to link it back to your claim, and a conclusion paragraph that wraps up the paper. Notice that nothing has changed from the horror essay to this essay. It's just that there is a different prompt. It is exactly the same format. If you did well on the horror essay, good for you. This should be much easier. If you struggled, well, unfortunately, this is going to be a struggle as well. So I'm grading you very similarly. This time I'm adding a different category. So your essay has 5 paragraphs. If you have all 5, you're golden. You'll get your points. Grammar, I'm going to be a stickler on just like it was last time, except even more. So make sure you have your spelling, your grammar, your punctuation marks. Everything needs to be better than the last time. The first time with the horror essay, I was forgiving because it's your first essay. This time I'm going to be a little bit harder. Your arguments, I need to be convinced that you think Steve is guilty or innocent. If you're kind of in the middle and you're like, well, I don't really know, that's not going to cut it. You need to be able to tell me what you know. Quotes. Each of your body paragraph is going to have at least one quote. Just like last time, I'm going to be a stickler on your citations and making sure that you have your explanation marks. It needs to work perfectly. If you cannot do it properly, you will lose points. Your voice, which is the one that everybody gets the most points on. As long as it sounds like you wrote it, you'll get all your points. Easy. The whole thing's worth 25 points. The rough draft and the organizer, which I'll talk about in a bit, are worth actually more points and cannot be redone, while this essay is worth less and can be redone. So, anyway, when we read Monster, every single day we're going to take notes. So it's really important that you pay attention. And at the beginning, we're going to have our opening statements. You are going to write down the notes that'll help you get through this, okay? And then as we get through, the story is not really divided into chapters. It's divided into witnesses, people that are called to testify at the trial. So as we go through, we're going to fill out each character. So what they look like, their description as their job title, what they say, are they trustworthy? Are they reliable? Yes or no? And then you fill out why. Some of them will be yes, some of them will be no, some of them will be yes and no. So we're going to go through and fill them all out. And if you miss, you need to make sure you get these notes taken care of, because every day we're going to do it, just like with the horror graphic organizer. And at the very end of every day, what's going to happen is we're going to put down information whether or not there's evidence for Steve being guilty and not guilty. So your job is to make sure that you are paying attention and taking down these notes, because it will help you with your essay. That is all I really got. If you have more questions or concerns, you need to talk to me about it. Thank you.